Inside will open. To all passengers, berangkat dari tujuan. The next station is Haji Nawi. Haji Nawi. The doors on the right.